What's up, Tim Sykes, millionaire, mentor, trader here. Just loving life, you know? Hopefully this looks cool on video. Quinn's filming it. Say hi, Quinn.
Hello.
Does it look cool on video?
I think so.
All right. I want to give like a little speech. This is gonna be like a 9-minute speech, and then we'll put some drone shots here too. But I don't even know where to begin. You know, I come to these places for inspiration for myself, for you guys. I'm always trading. You know, we also have some charity projects here in Bolivia, Peru, and Brazil, opening up some new computer labs. But aside from just the inspiration and the fun of it, like, I'm at a loss for words when I see beautiful places like this. Like, sometimes things are just so beautiful. Like, look at this. Like, I'm in boots. I'm dancing here. I'm in the salt water. And it's a little cold, but it's not too bad. And it's just amazing. Show them the breakfast table. This is literally where we're having breakfast. Show them the car too. Show them everything. You guys got to see that this stuff is real. It's not like, you know, a green screen. It's not Photoshop. And I'm going to post so many videos about this because it's just like one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. What do you think, Quinn? Is this one of the most incredible places?
It's definitely one of my favorites. There's nothing like it.
And there's just miles. Like, how many miles of this salt and water is there?
Hundreds of miles. Take a full tank of gas to get across it.
And this is just the natural world. Like, you know, I know that everyone's addicted to like video games and Netflix and like, you know, these fantasy worlds, but we have this world right here. Like, you don't need to live in fantasy. Some people say, Tim, get off my back. I just, you know, after a long day's work, I want to like relax. I get that, okay? Every now and then, I like it too, but too many people are losing their entire lives due to these fantasy worlds. And now you got like VR and, you know, social media and NFTs. Like, I really think that if you go outside more, and I mean, this is just a simple place, this isn't complex, but if you go outside more and you see the world for what it really is. Wait, film our driver too. Our driver's taking videos. He lives here and he still can't get over it. He loves it. It's amazing, right? Like, I don't know how to get through to some of you, but if this video can help one person, you know, some of you guys message me. I love that. Leave comments below if these videos help you see the world for what it is. It's just sad. I wish that there was a technology where I could, like, you know, it was like the Matrix and you plug into my brain and then you see it and you're like, holy crap, I don't need to go to college. I don't need to, like, you know, stay in my same small town or city. The more you travel, let me focus on this. The more you travel, the better your perspective will be about what the world really is. And it's not just beautiful sights. Like, go to third world countries, meet with the locals, talk with the locals, get food poisoning if you have to. You just have to, like, be real. We're in this industry full of fake, you know, like all these people who teach on the stock market. It's just like snake oil salesmen, like, oh, I'll teach you to be rich. And yet we know 90% of traders lose. Many of these people who own chat rooms, like, they're just affiliated, they own brokers. I'm not affiliated with any broker. I don't own any broker. In fact, brokers hate me because I tell my students to trade less. There's all these promoters, like the Atlas crew, were all popular. Like, hey, Tim, why are you hating on us? Because I was like, these guys are just scam artists. They're just promoters. Eventually, they got shut down. People were like, oh, damn, I wish I would have listened to you. I don't want to be like an I told you so guy. I want to be somebody where you're like, okay, Tim wants to help. And it's true. Like, I want more millionaire students. I never had a mentor. I never had a teacher. So even though I made a lot, I lost a lot too. You know, my Cygnus E transactions trade cost me pretty much my whole reputation on Wall Street. I lost $500,000 personally, $1 million in the hedge fund. My hedge fund still finished up over 4 years, but barely by anything. You know, I wish I had someone guiding me, and this is what I want for you. So I come to places like this and it like helps me realize what I'm here for too. Like, I love seeing this stuff. I love showing it to you, but I love teaching. And I love that the community that we built, like the Karmagawa community. What do you think, Quinn? How do I get people to like get out more and really like, see what they can do? Because you were a former accountant and then you got out and now you've seen the light. How do we get more people to do that?
Yeah, and I wouldn't go back.
Yeah, exactly. What's the catalyst? How do we get them?
I think it's getting people to come out and see it for themselves. To wanna protect it, you have to have a personal connection, right? So
It's true.
come out and see it for yourself.
It's all natural.
This place is totally surreal, unlike any other spot in the world.
I'm like speechless. There's like, when have you ever seen me speechless? Here I remember you called me out when we were in El Nido, and you're like, I've never seen you like this relaxed before. Remember that? We're like kayaking in El Nido.
Yeah.
You go to these majestic places that are just full of nature, and it just makes you, I don't know, you connect with the earth. Like I feel like a damn hippie saying this stuff. How long is this video? I don't want to bore anybody.
6.5 minutes.
Okay. We got to get your tips. Second tip, other than coming out here, because many people watching this, like, I just have like a lot of broke like people, and they're not even studying enough, so they're not even gonna like make enough money anytime soon to travel. So what's Plan B?
Plan B.
Yeah.
To get people to come out here?
No, to open their eyes. They can't travel. Most people watching this can't travel. So we can say that. There's a few people who study hard enough. I do have 30 plus millionaires now, but most people watching this, they can't travel. So how do we get them to open their eyes and see the world for what it is and their place in it without them being able to travel very much?
I think there's power in making your own decisions.
Film yourself. Don't film
Aw,
me. Just a little bit. This is your tip. Take ownership.
My tip.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I was an accountant, I actually don't really know how I became an accountant. I think it was just because I wanted a stable job, and I made decisions off of fear and trying to create a stable life. But when I quit that job, I took off in a car and I drove all the way to South America, where we're at right now.
Are you on camera? Hold on.
From North America, no, I think I'm on camera.
All right.
From North America to South America, I just wanted to see where the road ended. I think it was because I was spending too much time in a cubicle, working for a boss that I really just did not like much.
This is most people.
Kind of felt like The Office in some ways.
75% of people under the age of 30 hate their jobs. You know that? And you spend 75% of your life at your job. So you have the vast majority of like Americans like hating their life the majority of the time. Can't wait for the weekends because then they're going to drown their sorrows in like, bad stuff.
I spent more than half of my time researching the best mountains to climb and epic places like this when I was an accountant.
You're like The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I saw that movie and it inspired me a lot. But
were you an accountant when that movie came out?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
That
was like your calling.
I think that was 2012.
Dude, that was your calling.
So I took off in 2013, a year after that movie came out.
Did you see that movie like 5 times in theaters? You're like, yes!
Pretty much,
yes!
Yeah. But I was just tired of working for someone that I guess just doing something I felt like I didn't have any impact on. I was literally just fulfilling an audit task that I felt like anyone could do. It wasn't utilizing my skills.
Yeah.
And I don't really know why I took off on that road trip. It was just more like the little kid in me wanted to see what was at the end of the road.
But that's fine.
But that's when I started taking photos,
And then you traveled, you went down. Oh, we'll post a link to Ever Changing Horizons. He's literally one of the best photographers in the world now.
Yeah, I realized that I had kind of a natural gift for it, and you found me through that, right? So
you had an eye. This is what I'm saying. Like, you can show the world, but like there takes a gift, like where you feel emotion. If you look at Quinn's photos and his videos, you feel emotion. Our most popular videos where he's like dancing on a mountaintop and I'm scared. Like, that's real. Like, I really don't like the mountaintops, and literally both sides of the mountain, it's like straight down here and straight down there. And he's like, la 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 la. Don't try that at home, kids.
We're gonna do round 2 in Rio.
Maybe.
We got plans on that.
We got big plans. Anyways, long story short, if you can go out and travel, fantastic. Do it. Even if you're at a job, even if you're at university, even if you're at home, you have the internet. You're watching this on the internet. You have access to more information than ever before possible in human history. And that's why I say even though there's a lot of negative things going on, this is the most exciting time in human history. So education for me is the key. Opening up your mind, having an understanding of what you can do in this world, and frankly, then getting out there and doing it. And I know it's not easy. Again, I know many people, like you guys DM me, you're like, I want to travel, I'm just broke. Study up, learn about finance. If you don't want to trade penny stocks, fantastic. Just don't believe these crypto hodlers. They pretty much lose all their money. There's so many scams. By the way, if you think you're WhatsApping or Telegram with me, you're not. I don't have either. It's just scammers. There's a lot of scams out there. But the best way to protect against scams and the best way to protect against depression and like feeling useless is education. Build your mind. Spend hours on YouTube looking through all the videos. Spend hours reading books. Like whatever you can do to expand your mind. There's no way that you can learn too much. There's only a lot of narrow-mindedness and ignorance if you don't learn enough. And you'll be surprised at where you'll go in life. Like I never knew I was going to be a teacher. I never knew I was going to enjoy donating my trading profits to charity. Like if you had told me this like years ago, I'd be like, shut up. I'm trying to become a billionaire. Now I've given a TED Talk, probably like the worst reviewed, least viewed TED Talk in history, how I'll never be a billionaire, I'm always going to donate too much to charity. But I found what I loved, right? And when I first started traveling, I didn't find charity. I went to like London and Paris and Rome, and that was beautiful. But then I was like, there's got to be more. And so I kept challenging myself. So challenge yourself, study up, you can do anything. Click some links below. You can join my challenge. You can check out Ever Changing Horizon, get inspired by his photos and videos, whatever we can do to open your mind up. And it's okay if you don't want to travel, if you don't want to go to third world countries. I'm not trying to force you. I'm not trying to guilt you into anything. Just start opening yourself up to new ideas. And I promise you, you'll be surprised at what you find makes you happiest, because it's not necessarily what you grew up with. It's not what your parents necessarily say. It's not what college says. It's not what your boyfriend and your girlfriends think. Like, you got to develop for yourself. Be your own person. It's getting a little windy. We got to go. Check out some drone shots. Get inspired.